be like, you only have 100%, or you only have a certain amount of energy you can get in a day. And I don't really believe that. I don't resonate with that. I really believe that, yeah, that's true if you don't know how to charge your battery. It's kind of like taking your phone out without a portable charger and expecting to be full all day. So this gonna give you a supercharge if you do these things. I haven't seen the cards, so let's hop into group one. Okay, so group one, if you chose this, straight up, group one, you're an empath and you're absorbing way too much energy. There might be a lot of concerns and requests from other people. Some of you guys could be in school, you could run your own business, you could be working at home or doing a job that's very demanding of your time, something that's very complex. Maybe not to you typically, but to other people. Maybe you do it very easily, but there needs to be a light on for you. There needs to be some energy left for you. And some of you guys are empaths to your detriment. You don't want to be empathic to destruction. Empathy and being an empath is about being able to really give out a lot of love. To me, it's more of Ace of Cups energy, where you have so much love that you have enough it spills over. It's not a detriment. So with the Ten of Swords, this is how you might be feeling right now if you're needing a boost. There's 10 swords. It's just so intense, and it's almost like, don't give your power away, group one, because you're an empath and it says I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. So a lot of you guys have a lot of power. You have a lot of ability to learn, a lot of knowledge. You're very organized. You're very, even if you don't feel organized, you guys are very, you guys could be teachers, educators, people who show others how. But what I'm seeing is you need to show the world who you really are and what you're born to do. So if you're working at a job that drains your energy, it's time to reevaluate that. 2020 showed us that this is a timeless reading, so you could be watching this in 2023. It doesn't matter. It's just like, it's time now, group one, to really go hard on yourself. I feel like you guys might go hard in school, hard in work, and some of you guys could be having physical pain because of this. Because empaths absorb more than just feelings out here in these streets. Empaths can absorb back pain and insomnia and a Ten of Swords. Some of you guys, you could be in relationships that you give way more than they give to you, and it feels like you're being stabbed in the back. It feels like you're being betrayed, but it's in your hands. So for group one, I would really recommend lighting a candle with intention, writing on a piece of paper what it would feel like, just the emotions, what it would feel like to be in your own energy, in your own space. I feel like you guys just have a lot of responsibility, a lot of things in your mind. I would light a candle, a red candle, and set your intention. That's really going to help. It's really going to help, because even the intention of doing the candle is something for yourself. It's the act of being intentional. This is not the type of mentality where it's like, this happens to me because my job sucks. This is like, well, maybe my job sucks, but I don't have to. Maybe I can wake up earlier so that way I have more energy to get there on time, have some coffee. It's like making space. But I'm not even seeing this as a practical thing. I feel like you guys are already burnt out. And so this is kind of like, there might be something else that wants to be expressed. There might be like something you want to say or some sort of expression in group one. So this is understanding that you're an empath and you're going to always be absorbing other people's energies or their moods or their temperaments, or maybe you're in a business where you're like catering to people, or maybe you're in a job that you don't want to be. And it's like, now it's time to turn that back around on yourself. So for your advice card, we have Angulite, or Angelite. I can't really say these crystal names in this deck, but this is spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So for you guys, it's probably the people that you're around that are sucking your energy, because they're very dense and low vibrational. And so if someone's always complaining about their boyfriend or their boss, or you're in an environment that's toxic, it's kind of like it's going to pull on your energy. So this is, even if you can't quit your job tomorrow, even if you don't leave your spouse tonight, or if it's a situation like that for you, this is reaching out to someone who doesn't drain your energy. I would make a list of all the people who actually like make you feel amazing. And I'm not talking about you dumping on them, because we don't want to do that. But like, who are the people in your life who, when you just think about them, you just like go, oh, I need to hit them up. It's that type of energy. Some people are doing like Zoom chats. Some people are doing like, depending on your area, because this is a timeless reading. But if there's any type of meetup, even if it's like doing something that you love, like alone, where you go for a hike but you're around people who also like to exercise, or you've been wanting to go to the gym, or you've been wanting to do yoga again, or things like that, I'm just definitely seeing like there needs to be more expression and less like rigorous schedule. So this might really help you out, and being around those like-minded people, or even reading books from people who that are more inspiring versus like self-help. So maybe it's like you just need to read a really cool story. Just, I'm feeling like things just need to be light, but don't worry. The Ten of Swords can seem scary, but after that, we go back and it gets lighter again. So it's at the worst. Group 1, you just need to know the worst of it has already passed. And I'm seeing that the side of you that's wanting to be expressed is your lighter side, your happier side, your social side, not this introverted, upset side. Because sometimes with empathy, and I do this, I used to do this all the time, I would just lock myself away and just bury myself in work or a job, or because I just didn't want to be bothered, because it was too much fucking emotions all the time and I didn't want to be around everybody. So it's kind of like coming out of that, come back, group 1, and show the world who you really are and your authentic side of what you really want to express. And I'm seeing like, even if you just find something that you want to do, a song, like just start small if you have to. It's okay, group 1, this is your reading. Like, it's not always easy being an empath, but it's definitely worth it once you start to channel and learn how to direct that energy into yourself and have it be an Ace of Cups situation where it's overflowing and you're not actually pouring anything of substance out of your cup. So that was group 1. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, all of my information is down below or in the link in the bio, depending on which platform you're watching this on. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, group 2, the sun will come out tomorrow. That's your song, okay? So if some of y'all be feeling like the sun ain't never gonna come out, the sun is gonna come out tomorrow. For some of you guys, literally. For some of you guys, it's just you need to watch Annie and get your life, because you might be feeling like there's a Miss Hannigan. Some of you guys could be dealing with a very toxic boss or a very toxic father energy, like a baby daddy or father of your children, or your literal father. There's some sort of energy of someone that seems to be standing in the way of your happiness, and you might feel stuck right now. We have heavy Aries energy, heavy Pisces energy, and sometimes when we feel like we're in limbo, some of you guys could feel like you don't know what the F to do right now. And it's making you come off very controlling, very hard to get to. Maybe some people feel like you're emotionally blocked, or you might feel like you haven't smiled in a long time. Even with the Emperor, look how he's not smiling. He looks very like, I said what I said, and then this with the sunflower, it literally says smile. So I really feel like for some of you, it's going to resonate where there's a person that's getting on your last nerves and you feel trapped, like they're your boss or they're your spouse and something like that. But for others of you, you guys have not laughed. And that's why I was like, literally it's funny because I just felt like so goofy with group 2, and like that song popped up in my head and I just thought about Miss Hannigan, and it's just like, some of you guys are gonna look back at this time of your life and just freaking laugh and just be like, some of y'all could feel like you're stuck in an orphanage like Annie was on Annie. Especially with this hangman. You guys are doing some deep generational healing, some deep healing, and you see how this person is like, just literally it's like day and night, and the sun is gonna come out tomorrow, like I said. And it's like, sometimes we get put in these places where it kind of feels like purgatory. It feels like you're not dead, but you're just existing. You're just like, every day, okay, all right. It's like you don't know what to do because there's nothing that you need to do. There's nothing that you're growing. You're in a transitional state. And what I'm seeing right now is you have to let go of control, group 2. And I know I hate telling people this because I don't like when people tell me this, but what is control? Control is an illusion. The Emperor is all about control. And for some of you guys, you're like, no, it's not, because I've controlled this and it's actually happened. And the thing is that at the end of the day, people are going to do what people want to do, whether you feel like you're persuading them or not. So we can't, one thing about manifestation, some of you guys are manifesting something very, very beautiful. This is my manifestation group. Some of you guys are on a mission and you want to manifest and you want these beautiful things. Some of you guys could want children. Some of you guys could want just the zest for life, this honey. You want that honeydew, okay? That song just popped up in my head, Honeydew from Lion Babe. So some of you guys you just want a piece. You just want some of that honeydew. Like, I'm just getting sensual vibes here. But you might feel blocked from that. You might feel blocked from your happiness. But the thing is that their control is an illusion. And so when we just let go, and it's hard, the hangman talks about changing your perspective. But more than that, it's like, just let go. Like, it's not easy. It's easier said than done. But it's kind of like, if your actions aren't going to get you out of this place right now, is what it's saying. It's saying that your mindset is going to get you out of this place. So for some of you guys, you just need to listen to like Honeydew by Lion Babe or Annie. Watch a funny movie from your childhood. Go have a pizza. I don't know why pizza just popped in my head, but some of you guys could have been craving pizza for so long and you're just like, I want a freaking pizza. Like, I feel so goofy in this group. Like, there's so much goofy energy that wants to be expressed, and it's like, that's how you get your way out of it. It's almost like a kid, where you distract a kid because they don't want to wait. Say for example, your parents said, hey, we're gonna go to Six Flags, and you're like in the car and you're like, are we there yet? And it's like, no, we're not there yet. Stop asking me, or I'm gonna turn this shit around. You know, maybe your parents didn't cuss at you like that, but still, it's kind of like, what do? They give you books. You know, you can give kids books in the car. Some kids give their kids movies on the, but whatever. It's kind of like with kids, you have to kind of trick them into patience. So this is kind of like, you're the type of person, if you chose group 2, that you need to find ways to trick yourself into patience, and that's how you surrender. Maybe it's not this, I'm not doing anything, but if you're waiting on something, it's coming, it's baking, let it bake, and the situation will subside. So if there's opposition with another person, it will subside. If this is just you, it will subside. So just, even the arms are crossed here, so it could be you. The arms are crossed in this, and the arms are crossed with the Emperor. So even how I love how this card says authority. Some of you guys need to swap out the word control for authority. You take authority of your life, but you understand, the Emperor understands that the Emperor delegates, but it doesn't control. An Emperor that's a tyrant might control. So it's just like, the one thing that you do have authority over is your smile. Some of you guys just need to literally smile and feel how it feels to smile. And your advice, you guys got the appetite, and it's progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all you've learned. So yes, some of you guys are like, maybe feeling like you've learned all these things, and you want to be an authority in your life. You want to be the boss. You want to have your own business. You want to have these things. You want to be a father. Some of you guys want to be a father. Some of you guys want to have a father to your kids. You want to have kids. You want to have a family. You're just over it. So whatever you're trying to manifest, the advice is, life is a journey. I feel like you're in this holding place because maybe you run too fast, and the divine's like, whoa, let's put him in the hangman, because you're blowing through your blessings. And it may not feel like it, but this is prevention. So don't, just relax and watch a fucking cartoon. All right, group 2, this is your reading. I'm only saying things that I've experienced, y'all. And I mean this with so much love. Something is opening up for you. You just gotta let it bake a little bit more. It's coming in. Practice smiling. Distract yourself with fun things, and it's gonna come to you very quickly. So group 2, this was your reading. Sending you guys so much love, laughter, and good times. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want to book a personal reading, all of my information is below or in the link in the bio, depending on where you're watching this. Last but not least, we have group 3. So group 3, I haven't seen any of this, so we'll leave your advice card here. So group 3, group 3, how do you lift your vibration? some of you guys, some of you guys need to make a clear decision on how you look at yourself. Let me take that back. Group 3. Some of you guys need to make a clear decision on how you are going to feel about your body. About your body. For others of you, for some of you guys, I'm getting heavy feminine energy, but there's like, this is an interesting pile because we have the 7 of swords. I'm sorry, the 7 of cups, right? This talks about making decisions. There's lots of decisions. Some of you guys could have a clouded mind right now, clouded emotions about a lot of things, and there's definitely a need to meditate. What will lift your vibration is meditation. And I know you may not want to hear it. Some of y'all need to sit by a freaking tree. Some of you guys need to get outside and just hear bird sounds and water waves. Maybe sleep to that too. And for 7 days, do it. It is essential because I can't even get to it because I'm like, oh my gosh, there could be some concerns about your body. It could be your image, it could be your health. But what I'm seeing here, some of you guys need to sit by a tree. You guys need to get put your foot, walk on the bare ground and ground yourself. But what I'm seeing here is you might have a lot on your plate whenever you watch this. And whenever you have a lot on your plate and a lot of options, you need to clear your mind. And when people say meditation doesn't always have to be sitting at the edge of a lake. It could be putting your headphones on and listening to your favorite song once a day for 7 days. It could be showering in the dark. It could be self-pleasure, which I'm seeing heavy in this group. It could be journaling. Meditation is, this is how I describe meditation, so it may not be how it resonates with you, but meditation, in my opinion, is doing something doing something peaceful intentionally. So if it's driving with the top back or the windows down, listening to a song, going for a walk, exercising, sitting, listening by the fireplace, whatever it is, just find your thing, group 3, if you don't already have it. Because I'm seeing that there might be a major decision, and I'm feeling like you guys it's not going to come from outside of you. So if you're asking people for advice, it's not going to necessarily come from outside of you. There's a need to embrace your strength. Something is coming up for group 3. You guys are very beautiful, like very beautiful, physically beautiful. Like I'm just getting like all these goosebumps. Like you're so people probably think of you so beautiful and you're so precious. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. It's just, I don't know if you feel that though. You guys are so beautiful. I just feel like you need to hear it. And I'm getting emotional. Like each group has been so different. Group 3, you're so physically beautiful. And there are things about you that you need to implement and you need to express, advocate for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Love yourself. I'm seeing that you guys have been working on yourself. Some of you guys have been doing a lot of work, building a business, building anything. And you might have some major decisions coming up, but I feel like you have to put yourself first. Group 3. This is a very interesting reading. It's a lot of stuff just coming up. I'm getting Aquarius energy. There might be a lot of decisions, but anything that takes you off your path is a hint. Like any detours, stay the course. You stay the course by pacing yourself, by slow and steady. Even how she's sitting by that tree. Trees grow slowly. So even if there's body improvements or there's business improvements or there's things that you want to do, it's not the quick route. I just felt led to tell you that. It's not the quick route. Some of you guys might want to bail out of a situation, and actually the beauty of it is by allowing it to grow naturally. So if you're just like, I want to leave this relationship, sit with it. Okay, sit with it. Because I feel like what you really want is a very, I don't know, it's like a very slow paced decision. So I know that this is kind of a weird message for group 3. You have to let me know how it resonates. But your crystal is garnet. And so this is purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins for your life. Yes, so some of it was with this body thing. Some of you guys, there's a lot of energies around you, and so for some of you guys, the way to lift your vibration and feel like yourself again is to go on a detox. Some of you guys just need to get outside again. You might go, oh, I feel like myself again. Like this is maybe you haven't felt like yourself physically, and so it's kind of like maybe you guys are missing some element of pleasure, or maybe some of you guys it's your hygiene routine. Like maybe like you're the type of person who likes like, you know, certain products and you haven't used them in a long time. I'm just getting that type of thing. It's like what I'm basically getting for group 3 is that how you feel about yourself intimately, how you feel about your looks, like how you feel about your confidence is affecting what you're growing in other areas. And so it's keeping yourself on course with your vision of yourself, keeping yourself in alignment with what you want for yourself, because you're growing something really big and your confidence is connected to your money tree. Does our money tree? It's like the things in your life are as sacred as you, and so seeing yourself as sacred. If you're feeling off, it's not your energy, it's other people's energy. So I'm not necessarily getting it like empathic, but some of you guys could be. But it's just like you guys just need to like do a spiritual bath, or like go outside for a walk, or buy some water. Water's really gonna help. And maybe, you know, if you haven't done your hair in a while or something, do something. I'm not saying that you have to, because I'm not saying it's all about outer beauty, but for you guys, I think it'll make you feel better. Getting dressed up in something nice, because even how she's dressed up and like this looks like a designer thing. Some of you guys, even if you maybe you haven't been out the house in a while, you know, dress up to the grocery store, okay? I'm just seeing like, I don't know, I'm just seeing this beautiful energy of like your confidence in yourself will increase as you, for some of you guys, is with your food and what you're eating. Um, it's going to make you feel beautiful, because when you eat healthy foods, you have more energy. So group 3, you know, this all around is just saying that I feel like you've already know what you want. For some of you guys in health and love and business, stay on course and just pace yourself by doing meditations, eating healthy, doing what you know to do to make yourself feel how you want to feel. I feel like you already know those routines, and maybe you've just fallen off. And so just like get back on your routines, get back on your shit. Like you're okay. It's going to work out. Everything's fine. You're still on course. You're still en route. It's like you just had an emotional moment, or you maybe had a little pause. So that's going to be for you, for people who, you know, want to feel like yourself again. But definitely a detox, or even writing out and journaling how you feel, getting a good cry, getting some space by yourself, grounding yourself. So group 3, this is your reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, all my information is down below, or the link in the bio, depending on where you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next video.